Hello and welcome to the Connect Podcast, a podcast by the Holdrege Area Chamber of Commerce. Welcome back to the Connect Podcast. Today, really excited to be joined with Whitney Bauer at the 308 Bakery, brand new bakery in town with a really cool story. So thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Yeah.
Before we jump too far into it, tell me a little bit about your story and your journey and how you got to open up this beautiful shop.
Yeah, so I'm from Elm Creek, Nebraska, but I have a lot of family here in Holdrege. And I went to college in Hastings and got to play basketball there. That's kind of where I started getting into entrepreneurship. But I had worked at a bakery in high school, got a great experience there. And then when I went to college, I got asked by different people if I took private orders. And so that's kind of the first experience of doing my own baking for others. Mm-hmm. And then I started a baking trailer and did that through Nebraska Food Cottage. And then last summer I got to do actually the Holdrege Farmers Market and some other local farmers markets. Really cool ways to get to know people in the area and just get my name out there. Yeah. And then the building became for sale again, and got to purchase it and then started the Dream Bakery. Yeah, no, so was it always 308 Bakery? Was that like the original idea and thought for you? Yeah. Was that what the trailer was called and all that? Well, in college, when I was kind of deciding, I've always liked the way 308 Bakery sounded, being from obviously the 308 area code. Yeah. I thought that would be kind of a cool thing to incorporate in my name. But the trailer was actually 308 Baked because I knew the goal was to have a bakery, but then I could always keep my Nebraska Food Cottage 308 Baked. Oh, that's great. So I still have both, just so I can still do that.
So from the trailer, what was the step? Like what made you want to, obviously the building came up, but what made you want to take that big leap into a full building?
The way that I was supported throughout the trailer was amazing, and I still did obviously private orders while doing the trailer. I just didn't have the capacity. Obviously in a home kitchen, you're limited to your space and kind of what you can make. Obviously not having like a commercial convection oven also was a difference. Sure. And so, my parents have always told us that to dream big and go for your dreams. And so when we saw that the building was for sale and just kind of had talked, it was like, well, why not me? Why not? Yeah. Why can't I just go and pursue my dream? And so it was just a leap of faith and a lot of trust and a lot of help from my family and support from my friends. And here we are. Yeah. Well, and those who got to watch your journey a little bit on Facebook, there was quite a uphill battle when you guys were going to opening day. Tell us a little bit about that. Yeah. So kind of a fun thing. My youngest sister, all of my family is here at the bakery all the time, so get to meet all of us. Oh, that's fun. But my youngest sister had the idea of filming the renovation process. And at first I wasn't sure about it, but now it's so cool when customers come in and tell me their story and tell me that they've been following us, so that's super sweet. There's a lot of things in here that obviously changing from a commercial kitchen to bakery. Yeah. We had to do a lot of cleaning and a lot of dirty work, but the way that it's transitioned into what it is has just been so wonderful, and the amount of hours put in. We didn't show a lot of the things that we did actually on all the videos too, because some of it we wanted to keep just between ourselves. And if I had some family that didn't obviously want to be filmed and stuff too. It was such a great, fun process and great way for my family to bond. And now when we come in, you get so proud and appreciate the hard work put in, and I think that makes it more sweet too. And customers come in and see the progress we've made because we want it to be a place that people can gather and you feel comfortable and welcome and clean. Yeah. So it was a fun process, and there's still some things we're gonna do in here, but we're just kind of waiting for some time to get into graduation season. So that's and wedding season, which is a pretty big season for bakeries. So if everybody just keeps following along, we'll keep posting videos and you'll get to see some fun things that we've been playing with too on the baking side, which is cool too. That's fun. Yeah. Just walking in today, you can tell you guys put a lot of work into what the old building looked like and where it was set up to where it is now. And it's funny, it looks like it was always meant to be a bakery. Yeah. It's really comfortable in here. The music, the ambience and the feelings here are really good. It's you guys did a really good job. Thank you. And you talk about community support. We were talking before we started shooting that
I've been at 4 events in the last couple of weeks, and all 4 of them had 308 Bakery cookies at it. So I think that's fantastic. We talked a little bit, the support, everyone asks you to put out some cards. And I think that's just so fun. So what was the moment where it started to feel real for you? Where was it right before opening day, or what was the moment where you felt like this is real?
Yeah, probably when we started putting up all of my signage. My dad actually does vinyl work.
Oh, very cool.
And when I got to put my first logo up on my door, it was like, wow, this is actually happening. And the surreal moment too of like being surrounded by your family and watching you like finally get to that point to put your name out there. It's just a cool experience and something I'll never forget. And that's been the cool thing with the way that I kind of transitioned from the trailer to here. I tried to keep similar business style from the trailer to the bakery, so people knew too, if they were trailer customers, that we are the same thing.
Yeah.
And so that's just it's been such a cool thing being supported by so many communities in the area too.
Yeah.
And just being to fulfill the need for a bakery out here, and yeah.
Do you notice a lot of customers that you had when you had the trailers still coming to the bakery?
Yeah. And that's
fun.
been the fun thing too, like when people come in and they say, oh, I saw you at, I did the Makers Market last summer also. And so it's been just fun making those connections and people seeing maybe their favorite treat on the counter, and it's just fun to see the smiles and stuff. So.
That's fun, yeah. So you've been open for a few months, right? What are some things you've learned in that first couple of months of business?
I am a person that if you tell me you want something on the counter, like I try to make it happen. And I think one hard part has just been like fulfilling those expectations.
Yeah.
And that's one reason why my counter, I love to bake a wide variety of things, and I don't want to keep making the same things over and over. So when you come into the bakery, it's fun. You get to try new things, and you're never going to see the same desserts every day, which I know some people they like the same thing every day, but I think it's kind of a fun way for people to try new desserts and maybe find something that they didn't even know that they enjoyed. Yeah, and it's a fun way too for us baking, not to kind of get burnt out on baking the same thing.
Well, and you're being a practitioner, right?
Yeah.
You're learning all these different things and sharpening the skills.
Yes.
I think that's great. Is there anything that has surprised you?
I honestly think just the amount of support from the community. I knew that this area was super excited for me to come, but I didn't realize how just welcoming and supportive even the local businesses being able to use me for different events. Like that has just been amazing, and we appreciate it so much because obviously we want to keep growing and being able to do this. And so without that support, we wouldn't be able to do that. And so I'm just so thankful for that. And it's just been wonderful.
Yeah, no, that's great. Had this building not opened up, would it have always been Holdrege?
Actually, yeah, this has been my ideal location just because of kind of the customer base I grew with the trailer. I didn't know what it would look like if I would keep doing the trailer, if this wouldn't have happened, which I probably would have. But yeah, I love this area, and obviously growing up in the area and being in Holdrege community and around, just knowing the people here want you to succeed. And there's just no other place that I wanted to call home. And so it's been cool that God just put me here, and his plan's better than mine, and being able to just serve the community of Holdrege has been awesome.
For those who haven't stopped in just yet, what can they expect when they walk into 308 Bakery?
Yeah, it's been fun that, I don't know, the environment that the customers have even created, being able to come in and chat and bring friends, or I have some groups of ladies that come and we rearrange the tables so they can all sit together. It's just a great environment to gather and to laugh and to tell stories. I've heard so many stories about my great-grandparents and my grandparents that I didn't even know this person, but they decided to share that with me. And that has been so special because being a small family business, those moments matter, and connecting with customers is a big, passionate thing that we want to do here at the bakery. And so keep telling us your stories and sharing with us, because we want to pour into you as much as you pour into us. So
that's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing. As far as bakery items, what are the most popular? I know you say you change them out. What are people complaining you don't have in the case every day?
So one thing I have been playing more with is just having more gluten-free options.
Oh.
And one of my most popular dessert bars is my Monster Cookie bar, and that one is gluten-free, and people just love it. And I'm a peanut butter girl, and so it's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
But then I also do rye bread, and being a Swedish community, it's been amazing to see just the smiles on people's faces when they come in and they've tried my rye bread. It's like, that was just like my grandma's, or it brings back a nostalgic from school or whatever. So that's been kind of those two things are probably my most popular.
That's
and
fun.
Being Swedish community, obviously the rye bread, it's kind of cool to hear those stories too.
Yeah.
It connects people to past and stuff.
So remember that for Swedish days, definitely.
Yeah.
What about your personal favorite? Do you have anything you make that you're like, this is the jam, people need to check this out?
Now that it is springtime going into summer, I make a really good lemon bar. And some people, I had a couple on the counter during Easter week, but we'll be having those more. And I love lemon bars. And so, that's one thing you'll definitely have to check out.
Is there something that you aren't currently baking that you have plans for that maybe, I don't know much about baking, but maybe it's like skill-based or maybe something you have never tried before?
Yeah. I really want to learn how to make croissants. I've never ever tried, but every time I like to watch a lot of baking videos and stuff, and just watching them making the layers and how much goes into it, I think it'd be a super cool thing to learn. And but it's gonna take me a little bit probably to get practicing and stuff, but that's something I think would be cool.
Yeah. Are there any other ideas or goals you have for the bakery moving into the future?
I think it'd be fun to do some more like events. People can come and maybe do like a cookie decorating class or partner with other businesses. When I was in college, I went to a couple like fashion shows at the boutique, and they had it in some type of either coffee shop or
that's fantastic.
Food establishment, so people could enjoy refreshments while seeing the fashion show. So I don't know, there's some cool things and different ways to partner too with local businesses, which I think would be a fun thing.
That would be fun. The 308 and the 308 or something. That would be great. Are there any other things you're excited to add or try in the future? Yeah, maybe it's not even baking related.
Yeah, so one cool thing about this location is the drive-through. And a lot of people have been asking me, are you going to do the drive-through? You're going to do the drive-through? And I really want to, but the one thing we're kind of figuring out is just how to let our customers know what we have on the counter for the day. Because I don't have a set menu. What we offer changes, and so that's kind of been our biggest struggle with that, is just figuring out how to display what we have so our customers know. But that is one thing that I really want to be able to do.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Maybe like a big QR code or something that shows them the menu. That's a really good idea, because I have heard people talk about the drive-through, but again, you don't see too many bakeries with the drive-through, so it is something that I think is unique. It comes with some challenges, but it would be pretty cool.
And then even for moms or people picking up orders that have little kids, or maybe it's easier just to go through a drive-through instead of walking in to be able to pick those up. Like, I think it'd be a great, unique way too to help people out. So.
Yeah, no, definitely parents and single moms and don't want to have to take 6 kids out of the van to go. I understand that. For someone listening who hasn't been in yet, what's something that you would want them to know about the bakery?
We are just excited to have you come in, first off. There's always a day that you can treat yourself, so never be nervous to do that too. I know right now kind of in a health time in the world, but you always deserve a cookie or a dessert bar. But just come in. We're so excited to meet you and build a customer business relationship with you. We want to be able to serve you, and if there's something that you do like, don't hesitate to call us, and we can try to make it for you or practice and have you taste test something.
That's amazing,
and stuff. So we just really want to serve our customers and be available for any type of baking needs.
What's the best place for people to stay updated and follow you and your journey in the bakery?
We don't have an official website yet, so the best way is just through Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We always try to post in preparation for holidays and kind of what we will be having, but just the best way to get a hold of us is either message on those platforms, or even you can call or text the bakery. And then, if there's something specific you do ever want or need, just remember to order, call ahead, and we'd be glad to fulfill those baking needs.
Heck yeah. My favorite, selfishly favorite part of this podcast is this last question. I like to ask everyone for one piece of advice. And it can be advice for someone starting a business, or any kind of advice. It could be life advice. Would you like to give our listeners just one piece of advice?
I would say just be yourself and go for your dreams. This bakery is totally me in a business. And I think that's the special part about it too. We're not just, a commercial kitchen that you walk in and you're gonna get the stuff you want and leave. We want to interact with you, and I've had a lot of people that have told me that it's just so wonderful that I did just go for it. So if there is something you want to do, don't let people tell you you can't do it, because there's gonna be so many opportunities for you and doors open that you just got to go for it, and just trust that you are prepared and that you can do it, because we're resilient people, and there's a lot of things that we don't think we can do, and we really do have the skills and capabilities to go for our dreams.
It's true. That's great advice. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us. We're really excited. I'm personally excited to order some cookies today at our Coffee with the Cop event. But if you want to get a hold of Whitney, you can check out 308 Bakery on their Facebook, call or text the number. We look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much.
Yeah.